Ever feel like you're playing a game where everyone else knows the rules but you? You're working hard, being nice, putting yourself out there, but the success, the respect, the real power, it seems to slip through your fingers. You're visible, but are you actually seen? You're present, but do you have any real presence? What if I told you there's a different way? A darker, older, and brutally effective way to not just play the game, but to change the game itself. This isn't about being evil. This is about being effective. This is about understanding the raw, unchanging nature of power. This is about becoming Machiavellian. For the next 90 days, I am disappearing. And I challenge you to do the same. This isn't a retreat. This is a strategic withdrawal. A metamorphosis. We are going to vanish from the noise, and we will return, unrecognizable. Here are the 10 Machiavellian lessons we will live by. Lesson 1: The absolute power of strategic silence. For the next 90 days, your most powerful weapon is your silence. We live in a world that screams for attention. Everyone is broadcasting their every thought, their every meal, their every minor victory. This is weakness. It makes you predictable. It drains your mystery. A Machiavellian mind understands that what you do not say is infinitely more powerful than what you do. Your disappearance is the first application of this silence. No grand announcements. No sad posts. You simply stop. You become a ghost. This does two things. First, it creates a vacuum. People will wonder. They will talk. Your absence will make you more interesting than your presence ever was. Second, it gives you the one thing every aspiring ruler needs: time to work without an audience. Use this silence. Listen. Observe. When you remove the constant need to output, you become a master input. You learn the secrets people whisper when they think no one is listening. You return not with more to say, but with more knowing. Lesson 2: You are a living statue. Craft your image deliberately. People do not see you. They see the image of you that you project. Most people project an image by accident, a messy combination of their insecurities, desires, and moods. This is a fatal error. A Machiavellian creator understands that their persona is their greatest strategic asset. You must craft it with the precision of a sculptor. These 90 days are your studio. This is where you work on the marble. Physically, transform your body. Get leaner, stronger. Change your style. Adopt a wardrobe that commands respect, not just follows trends. Mentally, craft your demeanor. Practice calmness in chaos. Practice speaking only when you have value to add. Decide which parts of your personality to amplify: confidence, wisdom, calm strength, and which parts to discard: neediness, anger, impulsivity. You are not being fake. You are being artistic. You are creating a masterpiece of perception. When you return, people should not just see a new haircut, they should feel a new energy. Lesson 3: Become a grandmaster of human psychology. If power is a game, then people are the pieces. And you cannot win a game you don't understand. Your third task is to become a ruthless student of human nature. Stop listening to what people say. Start analyzing what they do. Why did they really make that comment? What insecurity is driving that boast? What desire is hidden behind that criticism? Devour books on psychology, persuasion, and body language. But don't just read them, reverse engineer everyone you know. Your family, your friends, your competitors. Understand their core drivers: ego, fear, the need for validation, the desire for security. This knowledge is not for manipulation in the evil sense, it is for navigation. It is your map. When you know what truly moves someone, you can predict their actions, influence their decisions, and avoid their traps. You stop reacting to the world and start directing it. Lesson 4: The ruthless pruning of your life. A kingdom cannot be built on a weak foundation. Look at your life right now. I guarantee it is filled with people who drain your energy, habits that waste your time, and commitments that hold you back. This is dead weight. And dead weight sinks ships. Machiavelli taught that a leader must have the wisdom to discern between small problems and fatal ones. Your mission is to prune your life with absolute ruthlessness. Cut off the friends who only bring drama. Delete the apps that addict you. Quit the projects that lead nowhere. Do this without sentimentality. Do not explain yourself. Silence and action. This pruning is not cruel, it is necessary. It is the act of clearing the weeds so the valuable plants can grow. You are making space for the new, powerful you to emerge. You cannot build a new empire on the ruins of the old. Lesson 5. Embrace cold, hard realism. This is the core of the Machiavellian mindset. You must kill the part of you that sees the world as you wish it were. You must see it exactly as it is. Stop making decisions based on hope. Stop trusting people because you want them to be good. Start analyzing situations based on cold, hard facts and predictable self-interest. Did someone betray you? Don't waste energy being hurt. Analyze it. Their action revealed their true nature. Believe them. Did a project fail? Don't make excuses. Analyze the flaws in the plan without emotion. This realism is your shield. It protects you from disappointment and blindsiding. It allows you to plan for the worst while working for the best. Trade your hopeful fantasies for a clear-eyed view of reality, and you will suddenly be miles ahead of everyone else living in a dream. Lesson 6. Cultivate the power of calculated indifference. The ultimate power in any negotiation, any conflict, any relationship is not needing it too much. Desperation is a smell everyone can sense, and it repels success. Your goal is to cultivate a state of calculated indifference. This does not mean you don't care about outcomes. It means you are not emotionally attached to a specific outcome. Become indifferent to things you cannot control, other people's opinions, past mistakes, market fluctuations. Pour all your focused energy only into what you can control, your effort, your strategy, your reaction. When you approach a deal or a collaboration from a place of, I would like this, but I do not need it, you suddenly hold all the power. You can walk away. This makes you calm, confident, and unpredictable. It makes others desperate to secure your interest. Lesson 7. Master the art of indirect warfare. Fools charge in head first. Warriors know that the greatest victory is won without a bloody, direct battle. Your goal is to achieve your objectives without making yourself a target. This is the way of the fox and the lion. Use strategy before force. How does this work for a creator? If you have a competitor, don't attack them. That just gives them attention. Instead, outmaneuver them. Create content so superior it makes theirs irrelevant. Partner with people in their network. Shape the environment so that their path becomes harder and yours becomes easier. If you must strike, do so decisively, completely, and from a direction they never expected. Your enemies should be defeated long before they realize they were even in a fight. Lesson 8. Trade dependence for leverage. Needing someone else makes you weak. Being needed by others makes you powerful. Your entire goal during this transformation is to shift from a position of dependence to a position of leverage. Stop asking for opportunities. Start becoming the opportunity. Use these 90 days to develop a skill that is both rare and valuable. Become an expert editor, a master storyteller, a SEO wizard. Build a small but highly engaged community. Create a resource others need. When you return, you should not be asking for collaborations, you should be receiving offers. People should need your skills, your audience, your insight. You become the gatekeeper of value. This is the purest form of power. Lesson 9. Forge an unbreakable physiology. Your mind and body are not separate. A weak body creates a weak mind. anxiety, laziness, and a lack of discipline are often physical problems first. You cannot project an aura of Machiavellian control if you are sluggish, unhealthy, and weak. Your physical vessel is the foundation of your mental fortress. Your 90-day regimen must be brutal. Strict sleep schedule. Controlled diet. Relentless exercise. Lift heavy weights. Run long distances. Push your body to its limits and then past them. This does two things. First, it transforms your outer image to one of power and discipline. Second, and more importantly, it forges your will. The discipline to say no to junk food becomes the discipline to say no to a bad deal. The strength to push for one more rep becomes the strength to push for one more hour of work. Master your body, and you master the instrument of your will. Lesson 10. Let your word be your armor. In a world of lies, the most Machiavellian thing you can do is to be strategically and ruthlessly trustworthy. Never lie gratuitously. It's a weak man's game that burns credibility. Instead, be a master of the truth. Be careful with what you promise. Understate your abilities. Then, when you act, over-deliver dramatically. When you give your word, keep it with your life. If you say you'll deliver a video on Tuesday, deliver it on Monday. If you promise quality, stun them with it. This practice builds a reputation so strong it becomes a suit of armor. People will trust your silence because they know your word, when given, is ironclad. In the long run, this reputation for reliability will attract better opportunities and better people than any slick lie ever could. This is the path. This is the way. For 90 days, we disappear. We work in the dark. We embrace the silence, the study, the grind. We prune our lives and forge a new self. We do not come back shouting. We come back demonstrating. The change will be in our eyes, in our calmness, in our actions. We will be stronger, wiser, and in control. We will be unrecognizable. The game is waiting. And it will never see you coming.